The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim is an upcoming animated film directed by Kenji Kamiyama. Set 183 years before the events of the original New Line Lord of the Rings trilogy, the film tells the story of Helm Hammerhand, the legendary King of Rohan, who led his people in a desperate last stand against a ruthless Dunlending lord. Despite a delayed release, fans are eagerly awaiting this new adventure in Tolkien's world. With stunning visuals and a thrilling story, this upcoming anime movie is sure to be a must-see for fans of the Lords of the Rings franchise and anyone who loves a good adventure story. If you want to learn more about the film's prequel storyline, join the Cine Wizard, your ultimate guide to movies and TV shows. The primary focus of The Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, centers around Helm Hammerhand's reign as the King of Rohan from 2741. Hammerhand was in charge of Rohan when they were fighting against the Dunlendings, a group of wild men who later sided with Saruman in The Lord of the Rings. The king of the Dunlendings, Freca, wanted his son Wulf to marry Helm's daughter. Helm's reaction to being threatened was to take matters into his own hands and kill King Freca. This caused a war to start between the clans. Unfortunately, there is currently no available trailer for Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim, but the fact that people will be able to see the first looks at the Annecy Film Festival could be a good sign.
There's something down there.
It's possible that after viewers see a preview, they might get a quick glimpse of Brian Cox's animated hero. Early concept art for the movie War of the Rohirrim was released, showing that studios are excited to keep fans excited about the film. As there is no short preview shown after the film festival, there might be a trailer for Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim movie in late 2023 or early 2024. The official storyline reads, set 183 years before the events chronicled in the original trilogy of films. A sudden attack by Wulf, a clever and ruthless Dunlending lord seeking vengeance for the death of his father, forces Helm and his people to make a daring last stand in the ancient stronghold of the Hornburg, a mighty fortress that will later come to be known as Helm's Deep. Finding herself in an increasingly desperate situation, Hera, the daughter of Helm, must summon the will to lead the resistance against a deadly enemy intent on their total destruction. This movie takes place in time hundreds of years before the events of the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy, directed by Peter Jackson. Some members of the group haven't been born yet, but some characters like Gandalf, Galadriel, Elrond, Legolas, and Saruman are alive during this time period. But don't expect any of your favorite Lord of the Rings characters to show up in War of the Rohirrim. They have announced most of the actors. All the important people for the project have been chosen, but most of the roles have not been revealed yet. Brian Cox lends his voice to Helm Hammerhand, the character representing the King of Rohan. Miranda Otto will playing her important role as the Rings of Power character again, and she would be providing the voice of Eowyn. Gaia Weiss has been cast as Hera, the daughter of Helm, in the film. Luke Pasqualino acts the role of Wulf, the unfriendly leader of the Dunlendings in Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim. Other people in the cast are Benjamin Wainwright, Michael Wildman, Bilal Hasna, and Janine.
Let's do this. For me.
So few.
Warner Bros. Animated film The Lord of the Rings was originally scheduled to be released on 12 April 2024, but was delayed to 13th December 2024 due to the writers' strike. While delayed releases can be disappointing, we can still hope for the best. To stay updated on the latest news about the film, subscribe to our channel The Cine Wizard and hit the bell icon.